Good morning, my lovely peaches. Merry Christmas Eve. I woke up today with the desire to start my own conspiracy. So I've read that Lou Taylor is entwined with the Kardashians. And the Kardashians, I've never watched them really, other than like little clips here and there and stuff. But I am interested in how these children are going to develop, having been controlled and manipulated and physically altered since such a young age, specifically the Jenner girls. So when I saw that Lou Taylor was tied into their monies, I sparked a thought in my own mind, the conspiracy, which is, I wonder which one of these Kardashians, Jenners, are going to end up in a conservatorship of their own one day in the future. When one of them, if one of them starts to go off the deep end because they can't handle all that's been done to them, all of the surgeries and the altering of their body and all this stuff. If and when it ever starts to become a mental health issue, it seems to me that the vultures are already circling, ready to swoop in. And this is it's December 24th, 2022, and I'm putting this out here as a what-if theory. So I'm hardly wishing harm on anyone, but it does seem to be the fact that it appears that there are these vultures who prey on young talent, so to speak, and that there's all of these young people who are being pushed out to make millions, if not billions of dollars. And then what happens afterwards? How many child stars have fallen into despair? And so I am hardly wishing any harm on anyone, far from that. But I have often had a curiosity about how can you be a young 13-year-old girl and then your mom is pushing you or encouraging you or even just allowing you to have surgical alterations to your face and your body, and then you're being basically exploited to make millions of dollars on the specific body parts that you've changed, like with Kylie and her lips. I do wonder to myself, what is going to happen? Is this woman going to ever wake up one day and say, where is the real me? Who is the real me? How do I love the real me? And I'm just concerned. That's why I'm starting my own conspiracy. Are these people also at danger of being pushed into conservators as well later? So what I'm trying to say is that I believe that it's a very sinister, corrupt web of money-hungry, power-hungry people who will, it's kind of like how certain governments will play two sides of a war, give or sell ammunition to both sides because the person doing the selling of the ammunition doesn't really fucking care. They're selling ammunition to both sides, and then they basically get rich. So the point I'm saying is to have an agent of some sort who will, on one hand, promote you because it gets them rich. But then if the promoted person stops following the narrative, stops being the perfect little puppet, stops doing everything they were told, then that person becomes a source of money from another angle, which is now we're going to spin out a narrative that this person is crazy and gone off the rails and has to be controlled, and therefore we get to take all their money because of course it's in their best interest. So this is not to spread hate. I sort of see like an eye on the future, and also right now, like this is happening to so many people, and it really does look like a very corrupt situation where many people get rich and many others get harmed. I have two amazingly gorgeous children, and I've had several people ask me, why don't you try to get them into a movie or an ad or a commercial or modeling? And I said, because I don't want my child to be treated a certain way. I don't want my child to become a victim of some agent. And I don't want my child to believe that their self-worth is based on how they look. And even worse is how many, all How many, almost all, of these young, beautiful people who are talented get scooped up, and before you know it, yeah, they're being told, you're beautiful, you're talented, but you'd be more beautiful if you would get a nose job. You'd be more beautiful if you get your eyes done. You'd be more beautiful if you get your boobs done. You'd be more beautiful if you get your lips done. You'd be more beautiful if you have hair extensions or hair additions or change your hair color or your eyebrows or this or that or that. And it's like, hey, you're so talented and beautiful. I'm going to swoop you in, and now I'm going to make you insecure because I'm going to tell you that you need enhancements and tweakments in all these ways. And that destroys a person's self-esteem. And it preys on them as a person, and it literally exploits them. So no, unless my child says, Mom, help me do such and such, I will never, ever push my child into anything, because that's exploitative. But it is Christmas Eve, and I do want to spread some joy. So hopefully Britney Spears is somewhere safe and doing her best, and hopefully she's with people who are genuinely trying to help her get free for real from those who want to steal all her money, continue to steal her money, and do her harm. And also, all people, it doesn't matter to me how wealthy or unwealthy you are, how famous or not famous, I hope you're having an amazing holiday. Look at my lips. Sorry, it's a filter. I love the idea of I can like have a full face of makeup and I literally have nothing on. Okay, distraction. So, Merry Christmas to you. May you and your family and your loved ones be happy, be well. May you be wealthy and abundant in love, in financial resources. But more importantly, and most importantly, may you have a loving, uplifting support system around you. May you find yourself connected to those who have your genuine best interests at heart, and may you have the boundaries that you need to keep yourself healthy and well. And Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all the other holidays. So, off to wrap some gifts.